Number 20, Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers is the perfect game for newbies to the franchise, and that's a good thing considering how popular the live-action Sonic movies have been in recent years. After a brief opening cinematic, the game will have players immediately running on rails at the speed of sound. It also doesn't get boring as there's little to no filler in Sonic Frontiers. Most of what you do is to progress the story. There are no traditional side quests, and you can pretty much ignore the fishing minigame if you want to. That said, the game isn't perfect because it forces you to play through minigames and the story is a bit too simplistic. The overall progression and gameplay loop feels fun and doesn't get as old as in other open world games. For returning fans of the franchise, the game also features many classic 2D and 3D Sonic running levels. The combat also looks flashy and Sonic fights like how a speedster should. Perhaps if DC Comics were to make a proper Flash game in the future, they should take a look at Sonic Frontiers for some tips and pointers.
Number 19, Stray. Everybody wants to be a cat. That's a pretty well-known line from an iconic song from that 1970s Disney animated movie, Aristocats. So why hasn't there been a game where you play as one? The folks at Blue 12 Studio finally turned that into a reality with Stray, which is probably the best cat simulator ever made to date. All you can do in Stray is what a normal cat can do, but in a dystopian city. Jumping around on ledges and tables, scratching stuff, and more. But what the game does best is with the world and atmosphere it features. Being a cat in this dystopian, automaton-filled world, solving puzzles and more is simply endearing and so much fun. The game's a bit on the short side, being only a few hours long, but that's expected for an indie title with environmental storytelling anyways, and it's the memorable experiences that count in the end. If you're a lover of all things feline, do yourself a favor and do check out this love letter to all kitty lovers everywhere. Again, everybody wants to be a cat, and Stray lets you do just that.